Hello people on the internet. So as I said before, this is my second video. This game is called VampireZ that I'm playing. It's on Hypixel, hypixel.net, as you can see on the corner of the screen, the right middle side of the screen. Yeah, so it's got a bunch of different games. We've got the main lobby there, adventures there. I don't really mess with those two. Haven't messed with UHC. If you want to check that out, go to Vicstar123's channel. He's done 8 seasons of it, season being 1 game, and they're pretty long games. So, for Cops and Crims, it's kind of like Counter-Strike in Minecraft. Arcade games, just, fun mini-games. Blitz Survival, it's like a kit PvP. Quakecraft is like a one-hit, one-kill kind of PvP. It's a one-shot, one-kill with little firework guns that fire fireworks. The guns always fly straight. We got Walls and Mega Walls. Mega Walls has 100 players. It's got some pretty cool kits and stuff like that. It's got 100 players, and you respawn as long as you're with or alive. I may play a game of that, but it takes about an hour per game, so it's a pretty long game. We have Paintball Warfare, which is throwing snowballs at people to kill them. There are different hats that you can get that have different abilities. We have the TNT games, and that's just a bunch of fun TNT-related mini-games. We've got a bunch of people running so that it's hard to hear. So we got VampireZ, or VampireZ, and that's what we're going to play today, so you're going to have an explanation while I'm in the lobby. Then we also have Arena Brawl, and that is pretty much you kill people, and you get into a little thing, as it says in the description, 2v2 or 4v4. So pretty much when you kill a person, you get money, and then when you get money, you can use that to buy different skills and customize kind of sort of your own little class. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the different game modes. We are going to be playing in the church. Why not? Because there's a lot of people playing that. Yeah, so pretty much you can opt to be a vampire, which is what I always do because I love being a vampire. So pretty much the aim of the game is just, if you're a survivor, the aim of the game is to survive 20 rounds, which is about 20-30 minutes, depending on how fast you can kill the zombies, which are kind of like the vampires, co-workers / minions. So if you're a vampire, your job is to kill all the survivors as fast as possible, and as soon as possible. So now, also, when you get killed, no matter how you die, even fall damage, void damage, if you fall off the map to a zombie, even you become a vampire. And so yeah, so now we're getting into the game. I am now a survivor. Okay, so we like the little shop here with a golden nugget, and if you see on the right, there's like round 1, a time thing. And so pretty much this is just I'm gonna buy an iron sword, so I'm well prepared to kill a bunch of vampires. So you never want to stand in front of the door, because then a vampire can just open it up, pop you once, and run away unharmed. And then, you've got to regen, but they have unlimited lives, so they really can't die. And the nausea effect is just telling you, hey guys, it's round 2. So, pretty much, I'm just shifting right now so that the vampires don't see me and that I can survive longer. That is a vampire. See how he's jumped on top of the roof? It's a upgrade for vampires that you can get. So pretty much the survivors, they are based around like food items, like golden apples, potions, weapons, and armor. That's what their shop is based about. And what the vampire shop is based on is solely power-ups. You can summon in baby zombies, an iron one and a diamond one. They both have their corresponding sword. Also, you know, you have strength boosts, jump boosts. You can even be able to fly. Of course, when you're flying, you can't hurt survivors, so you have to drop out of that mode. And so pretty much, I'm just waiting. Vampires do not have blindness. However, survivors do. Just to add another element to the game. It makes it so that, you know, it's harder for the survivors to survive, because later on in the game, you can in the story you can change the Hypixel coins for you can change Hypixel coins, which is like the server currency, server wide, in for the currency of your class. And so you'll see some people, I don't really like them because I think it ruins the game, but pretty much you'll see some people in full diamond armor with a diamond sword on the first round because they exchanged a bunch of coins. Now, you see, I'm not really against it, I just don't like it. I mean, that probably sounds pretty stupid. You think, AJ Cannon, but those are the exact same things. Well, in my perspective, they're not. You know, in my eyes, it ruins the game, but I don't object to people, because it's like, it's their money. It's like, you can't buy a candy bar because it ruins your teeth, kind of thing. But, so, you know, a dentist would be like, oh no, you shouldn't do that. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't, I'm just saying it's more fun to not have that, stuff. So yeah, pretty soon, if you see every wave, I get a small amount of income. I'm surviving on my own just because there's a huge group of survivors nearby. Now, honestly, I'm not hanging with the other survivors just because I kind of want to get killed, but I don't want to have, like, a huge thing I sacrifice myself. So I just want to show you guys what it's like to play by yourself. If you can see, there's a few name tags over there. Those are actually fellow survivors. That is a vampire there, and he has just waved me. And so I'm just about to be bombarded by a bunch of vampires and things. So I'm probably gonna die pretty soon. Yeah, so those particles were a flame arrow power-up of the vampires, and so what it does is it costs one of their currency, so their currency is blood, so it'd be 1 blood and get blood for kills. As a survivor, you get gold for both vampire kills and zombie kills, as well as on both sides of this conflict, you get currency per wave. So that guy, he was not hacking, just want to clear that up. He was not hacking. And so what happens is there's currency that you can buy, and not currency, sorry, power-ups that you can buy, where pretty much you just like this. He bought the vampiric aura, which is super strength. You can buy like a leap, you can buy a health boost. I'm going to buy a flying power, and it's not working. So yeah, I was recording another video. I'm just gonna have to play without it. But so pretty much that would allow you to fly if I wasn't doing so horribly, because my internet connection isn't the best. And I think I know where this guy is. See, I've been playing on the server for a while, and there's always one jag. Oh, so there isn't. Okay, so occasionally there's just these jag guys. You know, they're not exactly, you know, I don't have a high opinion of them. They kind of use exploits in the map. Like this place right here, you can hold out a long time. They always get killed because it's right next to the vampire spawn, and they literally just spawn in and throw themselves at him with no power-ups, because it doesn't cost anything to die unless you're a survivor, in which case you become a vampire. But so yeah, so pretty much I'm going to next I see someone, I am going to be buying a power-up. Now, so this is the flaming arrow power-up, and that's what it does. So it's just pointing, hey, the nearest survivor is somewhere here. And I can't hit anybody because I'm lagging. So yeah, my internet connection's horrible. I've got some huge desync. That's what all those little particles are. I really can't do anything as this, but so hopefully next game, I'll be able to actually do something rather than just drop when I try to fly. Oh, there we go. It almost worked. So if you were to play, this wouldn't happen, and it normally doesn't happen to me. But for whatever reason, maybe because of the fact that my computer doesn't exactly have a high RAM, only 8 gigabytes, and for those of you who play Minecraft, it needs a lot of RAM. So probably just because of the fact of I don't have that much RAM on my computer. I've got a huge amount of desync with the server, ton of desync. Yeah, so occasionally, it does this, where, and I'm backing out. So pretty much there's a huge amount of desync, probably because I'm just playing on my own. I'm not playing on my own, but, probably because I'm just, like, I'm recording and I'm playing, and Minecraft takes a whole lot of RAM. So, I don't know if I have enough right now, but pretty much, and also my internet connection isn't quite the best. Yeah, so there's my desync there, but he sure can hit me, but I can't exactly hit him, just because of the fact that I have such a huge amount of desync. Yeah, so those invisible guys, oh, GG. So for whatever reason, they decided to add in, I guess to give the survivors a better advantage, they decided to add in a little thing where it's pretty much what they did is, they added in a feature where sometimes on the round it'll strike down lightning and you can see outside, your blindness is gone for just a split second, and you can just see what's going on outside. Also, what happens is that, oh yeah, it's not flickering, so maybe, just maybe, just like cross my fingers, and it's doing it again. And there you see on the screen, Ultra Hardcore opens in 3 minutes. Now, you'll have to, that's very significant, and you'll have to see why later on, but yeah. And if you watch Vicstar123's channel, he knows that. I really shouldn't have gone on the same map, but it was the most full. So, yeah. Now I have, if you see on the left, there's on the chat, it says you now have a chance to be a starting vampire. Sorry, wrong button. You now have a chance to be a starting vampire. It's right there on the screen. So that's only a chance. Some people some people just rage in the chat. They're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't a vampire, I chose to be a vampire and it didn't let me be a vampire. Well, the thing is, they can't let everybody be a vampire, and it only starts with 2 vampires, sometimes 1 depending on the game size, but it only has 2 to start off with, and since only 2 people, if 5 people do it, that's 3 people who don't. So, a lot of people just rage. I mean, sometimes, I'm almost at the point of raging, like, I'm just going to commit, no, I'm not. I was going to say that I was going to commit suicide just to show you what it'd be like being a vampire, but, I showed a little bit of that. Pretty much, so that's just my desync with the server. Here we go, we got a nice little house. I think this was the same one as last time. We got a nice little iron sword. We got, oh, this wasn't the same one as last time. But yeah, so we got a nice little house with some nice little, got some little carpet, nice, So yeah, pretty much I'm shifting, as I said before, so that the vampires don't find me. A lot of it is, the vampires will go for those big groups and try to target individual people, the guy that's going lone wolf, which is never a good idea in this game. They'll just try to target him, because an unarmored guy, if the vampire uses his strength buff, the vampire can 4-shot the guy. It takes like 5 hits and up with the starter wooden sword, and about 4 shots with the iron sword. So it's not exactly the best idea to just go on your own. And so if you noticed last game, you were probably saying, AJ Cannon, why didn't you get any armor? It was in the store. Well, that's because the weakest armor, leather armor that would be, costs 50 gold. Now that just tells wonders about how much it does to help you. You can actually now face off against vampires. Now, I was going on a huge spiel, and so I'm sorry if I offended any of you guys who like to do that kind of thing. You know, I'm not trying to lose viewers. I'm not trying to lose viewers. Not that I really have any at this point, but I'm just trying to express my feelings. You know, be real with you guys. If any of you ever watch this video, that'll be awesome. But if anybody ever watches this video, I'm just gonna be like, oh my gosh, someone I don't know watched a video. I'm, you know, someone knows me, you know, like, you know, so, you know, you just, you know, yeah. But I'm not trying to offend any of you guys when I say that it's not that I don't respect the guys. I mean, I do have a little bit of disrespect, but, you know, one does have to, you know, respect the fact that they have the coins in the first place, because the only way to get those coins is to play vampires, and you can't just get, I mean, you could buy the coins, and some people do that. Me personally, I don't like to spend any money in games because it's not really throwing your money away, but it's somewhat akin to that. It's, you know, it's almost like turning real stuff into digital stuff, and I mean, it's not that it's bad. I mean, I admit to moments of weakness when I've done it before, but I really try to stay away from that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to do a little bit of a vlog without a face cam, and I did not. Oh, okay, so this place has an upstairs floor. Okay, for a second I thought that, oh my gosh, this thing's a hole in the roof. No, I wonder why I'm not dead by now. But so. Also, another thing, vampires, I don't know what are the criteria for it, but sometimes vampires can break glass. That's why I go for this one, because even if a vampire breaks all the glass in this entire building, they cannot get into it unless there's something up there. I really haven't experimented much with that. So this says 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There's no 2 tall blocks that no vampires can get in. Even when you're in bat form, which is the fly ability, don't worry about the flashing. If you play, you probably won't have it. Like I was explaining earlier, I don't have that much RAM on my computer. Hopefully I get a better one. Probably don't know when, but maybe sometime in the future I'll get a better one, and then all these problems will be gone. But probably just because I'm recording and playing at the same time, so yeah. So I mean, if any of you guys watching, if any of you die, I should say, because I'm probably only gonna get like 1 viewer for the first, on like, if I do like 1 video a year, I'll probably get like 1 video a day. For the rest of the year, I'll probably get like 10 viewers maybe. But I mean, it's a start. It says, you know, it's like a you know, on the classic Avalanche, you know, the snowball rolls down the mountain and like picks everybody up in it, and then they get it to the bottom. It's like, it starts slow. I mean, it's gonna like turn, and then it gets bigger. You know, get the ball rolling, and then it goes faster and faster and faster and faster. And then by the end of it, you're like PewDiePie. He gets. There's a thing, and it was like he gets anywhere. It's not the most reliable site, but he gets anywhere between $2 and $18 million a year. Now that is absolutely insane. Like, a year, and like most YouTubers don't get near that, but like honestly, I'll be happy if I get like anything, like between taxes and anything like that. You know, I'll honestly be happy. And now I can finally buy armor. Yeah, so not all. You know, I almost wish I was. You know, I need food. I almost wish I was live streaming this just so I could see you guys' reactions to what I'm doing. You know, is this a good thing to do? Is this a bad thing to do? Should I be just rambling on, or should I get out there and fight some vampires? And I just lagged heavily. Yep, so that was just a huge lag spike and more lag. why don't I just desync from the whole world, you know? Get back, you know, I'm a vampire now, you know. I wish I could use the fly thing, but for whatever reason it's not working, you know. I still have the speed, and so the invisibility is just, you know, because it looks cool, you know. You know, you got all this cool stuff, and that's what you look like without invisibility. You know, that's what you look like with invisibility. Now, they tweaked it so that even when you're invisible, you can still see name tags. Otherwise, it'd just be impossible, you know. Now, that was a very rich guy who died. That probably would have taken about 5 vampires at the same time to take him down. Yeah. So, pretty much, flame arrow, if you don't know where to go, always use the flame arrow. You know, just always use it, follow the zombies, and this is the most Jag battle duty place ever. It's the most Jag place you can ever be in, like. This, I've seen people hold out for so long with this place. And instant health. Sorry, instant health. And now is a health boost. Now we're gonna go Vampiric Aura, and we're gonna get some hits in. And we're just gonna hit it. Yes. Is there another guy in there? I guess I'm just desynced so bad with the broadcasting and all, my internet connection and not having much RAM. Yeah, so if any of you guys watch this and you have any comments whatsoever, you know, AJ Cannon, don't talk so much, you're ruining the experience for all of us, well then just say it, you know, be honest. I mean, don't be rude, like, don't call me, like, you're stupid and stuff like that, but, you know, I'll accept really any feedback I can get, you know. Get some good hits on that guy. That guy will be dying soon. You just see the kill feed. Now, it doesn't show the kill feed for vampires, just not because vampires are just like worthless or anything, but wow. If I would censor the chat right now. I probably shouldn't have even said that, because now you just look at the chat. Don't look at the chat if you're under, you know, like, if you don't look at the chat if you don't like cussing. So, yeah, pretty much, yeah, there's quite a lot of rage in this game when people die and they have good stuff. They think, oh, that guy's hacking because he killed me in 4 hits and I have absolutely no armor. Well, you know, it's called hackusating, and nobody likes a hackusator. Now, one thing I'd like to say about hackusating, this is turned from a let's play some minigames to a let's talk about Minecraft life and anything, but hackusating, for those of you who don't know, is an abbreviation of hacking, is accusing someone of hacking. So, hacker accusing of hacking. So, one thing about hackusating is, it's not hackusating if there are grounds. So, if like some random guy is just flying around on the server, he has absolutely no mod, and he joins the server, like a kit PvP server, say, and he just like flies around smiting people and like one shot who have full diamond armor. Now that definitely you could consider hacking, unless he's the owner, and in which case I'd just leave that server, because honestly, if the owner's like that, then it shouldn't be a good server. Anyway, so on to the next map. So let's play some Village, which is a very fun map. It's my favorite map. So now that you're accustomed more to the game, I once killed 13 humans on this game. That was in a time like maybe a few months ago. I'm not that good at PvP. I'm just good at picking off the lonely people, you know, killing them, taking advantage of them. So yeah, now I'm lagging, yeah, lagging really badly. Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna join in and die and become a vampire and think that I was a vampire. Or I'm just gonna be in the main building hopping around like a madman and nobody's gonna know what I'm doing. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. And now we're probably in quite a bit, yeah, 23 seconds into round 1. We're in this building, which is by far my favorite building to hang out in. Just because of the fact that it's a good building to be holed up in. You know, if I had to choose any building to be holed up in, this would be the building. So, you know what, let's just get some vampire gameplay and, you know, let's just go hunting around, you know, let's get killed. I suck. Yeah, so pretty much. Now you're probably thinking, AJ Cannon, why would you do that? You're a fool. Well, you know, sometimes, you know, this is actually what I used to do. You know, I'd always just go, you know what? I'm just going to sacrifice myself, and I am just going to die, you know? Just because I wanted to play as a vampire so bad. Now, this is really the only way to, I mean, honestly, the best way. Yeah, so I had to actually punch that guy to kill me. So pretty much, I'm not even gonna buy bat form just because it's been glitchy lately. It might not be so glitchy. Let's just see. And it works. It finally works. So this is what flying would be like. If I started as a vampire, just fly around, I'd find the guys that, not those guys because they have full iron armor, but, you know, just some random stragglers, you know, they have, like, no armor, they're really easy to kill, and I just kill them, you know, get them out of the map so that they don't get a chance to develop well. By develop, I mean get good stuff, I mean. So, pretty much, you can find just about, you know, what was I saying there? Didn't get to finish my sentence quite well. Yeah, so I'm just gonna buy this and go and smite this guy. I'm just gonna buy some quick instant health and fly away. So now I just use my flaming arrow and I'm like, oh, there's some guys over there. Now these guys, that is the spawn building right there. There are some people, and this isn't a bad idea, it's just bad because I can fly in. If I get it right, let me just, this is an old trick I learned, and actually I'm gonna kill that person first because I can. I have the blood too. I had the blood, and you get blood per kill, so I'm not wasting anything. If only I could fly. There we go. Now this is a very old trick I learned to do. If you go like that, then you can open up a doorway, and then watch as am I still a bat? No, I'm not still a bat. I'm just gonna rush in there with Vampiric Aura. And the desync is back. Why desync? Why you do this? Yeah, so that's, for those of you who don't know, that was desync in the extreme. Normally I don't get desync, even though my internet's horrible, I just get lag. But for those of you who don't know, desync is just, for some reason, the server doesn't think you're there, so nothing you do counts. Like, you could be, like, wailing away at the wither, and the wither just kills you for no other reason than, it's like the server just doesn't respect you, no? And I think that guy has a sharpness wooden sword. Yeah. So, yeah. That guy probably had a sharpness wooden sword. Yeah, so pretty much this is a really fun minigame. It's probably gonna be... It's actually nowhere near done. So... Yeah, so pretty much my main goal is just to kill all those guys in the main building. They really don't have any armor, so if I can get to them before they get leather armor and just kill them. Now, it probably sounds like, oh my gosh, this guy's, you know, he's so cocky, he thinks he can kill anything and everything. But in reality, you know, I probably could. It's not like I'm thinking of taking them all on one-on-one, but it's more of a case of I'm taking one on one time over the course of a long time. And that guy has iron armor now. Bat form, no! Bat form! Bat form! Bat form, why you don't work? Got him. So, there goes their bodyguard. And we're just gonna get some really quick kills. Or not. And the desync and the lag is real. So yeah, and this will probably be coming to a close. Not really anywhere soon, but yeah, so. And the desync and the lag, if I get disconnected, I'm just gonna end the video. So, I'm just gonna make an ending right now and hope that I don't have to. So yeah, guys, if I have to end the video here, you know, oh, there we go. And it catches up in that awesome fit of, you know, unlagginess. So yeah, pretty much this game, it can go on for a while. This is one of the longer games. Some of my games are actually really short. Like I had one game this one time. They did not last long at all. Pretty much it was just survivors dying. And I am just beating these guys up, and there's real desync that they have. They're probably gonna call. There's probably something. They're probably gonna accuse me of hacks or something. Yeah. So, yeah. Let me just see if I can break glass with my fist, because that would answer an age-old question. Nope, I cannot do that. Yes, if you're wondering what this is, it's a vampire fang, and for some reason I still have strength. That's weird. I really shouldn't. Not that it really does me any good. Getting the side swipes, you know. I'm around the corner so they really can't hit me. And they've done the weird invisible thing. And if you're wondering why the fire isn't doing too much, I bought this. And now, it's not the best of things, but it does serve its purpose when you're on fire and such. And we're just gonna get some quick hits, you know, snipes, you know. Yeah, we got him. So pretty much, yeah. So they even had potions. Those guys had tons of stuff. Darude zombie, like. I kind of wish they wouldn't do the whole zombie thing, but you know, yeah. Yeah, so I'd also like to know, like, what do you guys think of me? Like, do you think that, like, give me some feedback. Like, I know that you'll probably think I'm stupid, like I'm talking to myself, but it's like I'm having a one-sided conversation, trying to listen to what you guys would be saying, you know, what I would envision my audience to be saying. Like, what do I think you'd be saying? Do I think you'd be saying stop talking, stop babbling? Do I think you'd be saying, this is really turned far from what I had imagined, actually. I had really imagined just, me playing, and this game just lasted so long that I've had a chance to talk. Well, so now you've kind of met me. You've met my Minecraft character, at least. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just playing a little bit of Minecraft. And I finally found the guy. So now I know where he is, kind of, not really, but I can sort of kind of figure out where he is. So yeah, pretty much the last bit of this is just going to be the same. Just in the comments down below, just tell me. Now, I really don't have much to do other than this. So every afternoon I'm just going to be looking at my YouTube videos, thinking, looking at the comments, just thinking, what could I do better? What could I do good? What could I do better? What could I do, at all? Could I do anything at all to make this a better experience for you guys watching? I use guys, and I don't mean any offense to any girls watching. It's just like a generic term that I use. Just like guys, I would kind of like in the Spanish language or in just Spanish, instead of saying amigo or amigas or amigos, amigas, like amigos y amigas, which would be my friends that are boys and my friends that are girls, or just be my friends and my friends, one masculine, one feminine. You just say mi amigos, so it turns the whole group, because in a lot of languages, just because of the whole bias going on in the Middle Ages, girls were really undervalued. So I don't mean that in any offense when I say guys. It's just when I'm talking to a bunch of people that are of mixed gender, there really isn't any point in saying guys and girls, or rather guys and gals would be more appropriate and better. So yeah, so they're dying off. We have 2 guys left, and they're in that house. Now, from this video, you can probably tell a bunch of the, oh, and it's done. So, you can actually, when you're a spectator, there's no actually spectators in this game, but in a lot of the games where you only get 1 life, or you get a set amount of lives, then you become a spectator, and you can actually see spectators as ghosts. Now, you see on the right, I have coins that can be used in the shop. I usually use it on vampire perks, because vampire perks are better. Survivor perks are okay, but they're pretty pricey and they're not very good. 5 extra gold, I mean, that's okay. 1 extra gold per round, not very good. So, you get all these really, just FYI. So, when you kill a vampire, it's +10. When you kill a zombie, it's +2. Yeah, so there's just a bunch of different, so there's just a bunch of different, things. Honestly, I like going for the Hellborn, which means that I take less damage from fire. Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Just tell me what you think. Tell me if it's way too long, which it probably is. This is going to take forever to upload to YouTube, but my internet is bad. But yeah, just tell me what you think of the video, and tell me what I should do differently, I am completely open to constructive criticism, really just criticism in general, as, I really would not mind being hated in the comments, as long as you're not rude. Don't call me an idiot, don't call me stupid, but I don't mind you saying, these videos aren't very good, get better software, or something like that, because that's constructive criticism, not just flat out being rude. So, as long as you have something constructive to say, I really don't even mind as long as if you have conversations. I'd rather just try and keep it geared towards the video. I don't know how many views this is going to get. If it gets 1 per month, or 10 by the end of the year, I'll be happy. Honestly, that'll be, my goal for every video by the end of the year, just to have 10 views. And hopefully it'll be more than that, but that's my goal. If I get that, I'll be happy. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do videos, 3 or a couple, maybe several over the weekends. Maybe 1 or 2 during the week, but, sometimes, I'm busy. I am not yet out of school, if you were wondering, and you could probably tell just from my voice, even though it is heightened in pitch with the whole video rendering and software and that kind of stuff. So yeah, my voice does sound kind of reedy, but my real voice, it's a bit deeper, not too much. I mean, it's not like I am really deep voiced and stuff like that. That was me doing a very deep voice, which will probably come out roughly about my normal voice, probably a bit deeper. But yeah, so this has gone on for way too long with me babbling and rambling on. So I hope you guys have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Just hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it wasn't too long. If it was, just skip around a bit or not watch the video at all. Yeah, I'll just respond to any comments that I see as long as they're not spammed. If they are spammed comments, like what is the software you're using, what is the software you're using, how did you start doing YouTube, even though there really isn't much to tell about that. Yeah, just tell me, and whoopsie, just left click the emerald. Just tell me what I can do for you guys. If it is a spam comment, like how do you do this, how do you do this, how do you do this over and over again, I'll respond to it once, and then you'll just have to find it. But hopefully, you can keep the spam and disrespect to a minimum with a constructive criticism at the top and good comments at the, So yeah, I've been rambling on way too much. This video will probably get so many dislikes because of that. But I hope you have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.